Hi guys, and welcome back to Penelope's Secret Confessions. So I got an email that had a link to a story on Reddit, which is 2 years old. But because it's been sent to me, I'm going to read it. And it's UK, obviously Scotland. We need to talk about all the stories in Scotland that we've got. So here we go. So, myself and my husband were out one evening a couple of years ago. We sat in the car chatting down by the water, parked outside a pub. My husband is one of those people who likes to help all animals or insects that he can. So you can imagine how this story may turn out. We heard a thud. So we got out of the car and a pheasant had flown into the wall of the pub and landed on the floor. So my husband immediately went up to see if it was okay. This is not an area where you would normally see a pheasant. The pheasant was fine and was just a bit dazed and in shock. So my husband decided we should try and take it to a more pheasant appropriate place in the car. Oh my god, this is crazy. This would be around a 15-minute drive, so I agreed as I felt sorry for the pheasant. The plan was my husband would wrap the pheasant up in his jacket and I was to have this pheasant on my lap. So I did. Well, we got about 10 minutes up the road and the pheasant was still in shock and sat still on my lap. My husband decides it's cold and without warning puts on the fan in the car. The pheasant shat itself. It was flying around the car. I was screaming and my husband was still trying to drive. It was flapping all over the car, pooing and peeing everywhere. My husband pulled over to the nearest area with grass and trees and we opened the door to get the pheasant out. Well, that took another 20 minutes. I know, I cannot believe this story is true either, but believe me, it is not the experience I want again. Oh my god, that's crazy. To be fair, I've only seen about 20 pheasants in my life, and I've lived in Scotland for a long time. I take it was out by the sticks somewhere. It must have been, yeah. It doesn't really say exactly, but if it's not somewhere that pheasants would normally be, then it might be a busy area, so that's a bit strange. But oh my god, I can't believe that. Because you wanted to help it, you've now got to clean your car. And the trauma of all that must be crazy. Thanks very much for this story, by the way. I really love it. So I am going to dive into Reddit and see if there's any more UK stories that we can read. And hopefully get special guests on when I go live. So I've spoke to one of my friends who I'm hoping is going to join me on a live and we'll read some stories and have a conversation. So it'll not just be me. So, signing out, Penelope, who is not Penelope. We are all anonymous.